This evening's game comes to you from the beautiful Dallas Cowboy AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Cedar Park and Denton-Ryan, two powerful teams that have both been really obliterating all opponents, ready to face off. Today at Dallas Cowboy AT&T Stadium. Denton-Ryan, I believe it said they're 14-0. Won the toss. High short kick, keeping it away from their deep threat. They'll start the game. Denton-Ryan takes the field. Started off with a pass. Short and accurate streak. That'll be a run. He's got a lot of space. Number 10 has some nice moves. Kind of reminded me of Marshall Faulk, the way he felt his way through the line. A nice little pop. Number 2, looking good. So far, Denton-Ryan has established the fact that they can run the ball. That is complete. He shakes off a tackler. He's down to the 20-yard line. Very astute catch by Sanders, number 1, and they are driving. So far effortlessly moving the ball down the field. Whoa, they got in some competition there. Hunter Hewlett, number 92, says that's enough of the effortlessly moving the ball down the field gig. Back to pass, looking, got his man open, at Sanders, at the 10, at the 9, at the 8, at the 6. First and goal for Denton-Ryan. That's a run, up the middle, he is met, and he is stopped. Whoa, he's struggling forward, that was amazing, he had about 4 guys on him. Number 10. Has some deceptively strong legs. They'll meet him in the backfield, and that'll bring up 3rd down. I can't emphasize how important this first drive is. Seems like the teams that have been able to capitalize and do well on first drives in these playoffs have often went on to win the game. This is a big stand right here for Cedar Park. 3rd and goal. Back to pass. He'll try to take it himself. Right into the jaws. Number 83, Linton. I believe it's Roger to attempt the field goal. And they strike first with 3. Fox Southwest is here. broadcasting the game nationwide. But keep in mind, if you watch the replay, it'll be 3 hours long. My games are about an hour long. So spread the news, share the video, like and subscribe, and let's continue having the little guppy in the pond of high school sports reporting in Texas make headway. Thank you. Oh, he's got some open space, but he stopped at the 34. Hernandez takes the field. Back looking, he's got his guy. He's shook a man loose. Out at the 51. Number 34 has a great first run. Looking off to the left. He's got all kinds of space. They're up to the 29-yard. Gunner makes a great grab, number 13. They are met behind the line. They're making it look easy, folks, with that West Coast offense. I like the head fake on that play. He's headed in one direction, turns around and flips it in the precise opposite direction. Nice flip. Is it a flea flicker? No, it's a sack. Davis on the stop, 3rd and 21. Wanting a flag, and he's not going to get it. Looked like a pretty clean swat to me. Gets off a wobbly kick that looks about right in terms of distance. Down to the 15 or 16-yard line. Denton-Ryan takes the field again with a 3-0 lead. They've been going to Cedar quite a lot. We'll see what they do this time. It's a designed quarterback run. He's got space. Clear up to the 31. Tripped up by Cody Washington, but not until a substantial gain. Running game is working pretty well so far. Oh! Big hole! One man to beat. Safety's caught up with him. It's looking dangerous for a moment. In the blue outfits by the big blue star. They've been driving pretty successfully. He evades the tackler's spine, but throws his aim off just a little. The last time I watched Cedar Park play, Veterans Memorial sprang out to a lead. They were looking dominant in the first quarter, but Cedar Park just came back with a flurry. In the second half, Cedar Park scored like about 36 unanswered points. But the first half, Veterans Memorial was dominant. So I am not taking anything away from Cedar Park at this point. At this point, it looks like Denton-Ryan is moving the ball better. But it's early in the game, and Cedar Park made almost unbelievable halftime adjustments in their last game. Beautiful short pass. Looks like both quarterbacks are accurate tonight. First down, Ryan. He's got a staggered two-back set. That will be too far. Second and 10. They're showing blitz. Whoa! Look at the guy's moves! Oh my gosh, is it Barry Sanders? Sanders? No, it's number 10.
With the carry down to the 13-yard line. One by Blake Burton.
Look at that jump cut. Woo, he's shifty. Fun to watch. That kid is just too good. And that is number 13. Kidding me, they have two running backs of that caliber on the same team. And the extra point is good. You're kidding me, they have two running backs of that caliber on the same team. Number 13 and number 10. That's almost not fair. Let's see if they'll give us a replay of that. It was a sweet run. These are all the highlights from the drive we just saw. 13 is a good runner, and 10 is also very adept. Looks to me that 13 is a little bigger, possibly a little stronger downhill runner, but 10 is the little Barry Sanders, and he can do the shifty moves just as good as that Round Rock running back. Jack Cedar back deep, but it won't go deep. 14's got some nice moves, gets her up to the 41. We've got a minute 38 remaining in the first quarter with a score of Ryan 10, Cedar Park 0. I've seen Cedar Park come back this year, but I don't know if it's against a team as good as Gyre. It's early in the game, folks. They're on the march. Hernandez back. Drops back. He's got it. Oh! A lot of room there. Dynamic run after the pass. Number 14.
Making up the yardage for these.
Good short there.
Mayor Alexander.
Look at that big guy. Number 3, Alexander on that last play. Number 4, taking up Hernandez. Whoa! Gets his arm awkwardly pulled as he stiff arms all the way out.
Near the line of scrimmage. He was brought down by Ty Marsh.
This one.
Second quarter, high 10. Ooh, that looked dangerous. Could have been picked.
The pass called incomplete. Austin Jordan, number 3.
Cedar Park is a perennial state contender, but they did not win state last year. 4th and 10, they're going for it. He's back even further. Swatted away. Oh, it was tipped. I've never seen anything like the halftime adjustment Cedar Park made, though, against Veterans Memorial. They came out and completely owned them in the second half. But this team looks pretty insane. Second and 10. He'll get stifled after a 1.5-yard gain. Well, so far it looks like they have at least 2 great running backs. Do they have others as well? We'll soon find out. My son Abe played for Penn in college, and they had a whole stable of good backs, namely Abe and another called KK, Character Brooks. And Cedar Park holds. a big 4th and 7 comes up. I'd like to thank all of you for subscribing. You've really been great to me. In November 17th, I had only 450 subscribers, but you've really come up in a big way to subscribe and help my channel, and I'd like to thank you for that. And I encourage you to look at some of the other offerings. I've got some great hiking videos. We did a rim to rim hike of the Grand Canyon. That was a tremendous adventure. I carried a 50-pound pack, 43 miles with 18,000 feet of elevation gain and change. First down, Hernandez in the shotgun. Going back, fires true and accurately, and that'll be good for 7.
Brought down at the 46-yard line.
Second down, he squirts out. He's got a first down. He's pretty shifty and can gain yards when he needs to. Sidearms it. Up there for a gain of 8. Cedar Park looks like they mean business on this drive. Back, squirts out again. Little dump off, and that'll work.
The ball was fumbled forward at the 30.
Oh, a dangerous tip, but it falls safely to the ground. And a big 3rd and 5 here. Hernandez back, guns it in. That'll be good enough to beat the mistake. It sure has been fun to interview some of the family of these great players. Last game, I had audio problems, but I interviewed the family of a young man that's going to Alabama, JoJo, number 1. Oh, good grab, number 19. That guy's got some hands. Whoa, he's thrown down. Probably some kind of horse collar. I saw such a blatant one. Now on number 6 Hill, it looks like a middle linebacker versus Saul. 1st and 10 on the 11. He rolls right. He's looking more. He's got great protection. Fires it in for a Cedar Park touchdown. Number 19, Cedar. Look at that protection he had. We've got a Ryan player down. God help him, he's shrinking it. That looks like a pretty keen player coming off the field hobbling. Looks like he might be able to shake it off. We'll see. Drive highlights for you here.
MaxPreps is a proud partner of the University Interscholastic League. Download the MaxPreps app or visit maxpreps.com now on your mobile phone for access to scores, rosters, schedules, leaderboards, and more. maxpreps.com, American source for high school sports.
The protection he had on that last pass was really pretty incredible. There was no one back there for 5-6 seconds. Looks like they're going for 2. And they got it. Our score 8-10. We got us a barn burner in Texas, folks. That was a pretty insane catch. Good job. Big number 34 leapt up. The momentum of his leap wasn't quite timed, but he still came down with it. Well, I'm sure enjoying filming these games. I love Texas high school playoffs. And to be honest with you, I have a son, Abe Willows, and I watched him star in just about every team he's ever been on since he was 5, right through 4 years of college, and also 4 years of Lake Travis. Oh! I guess when those don't work, Everybody said, why in the world did they do that? When they do work, they say, what a brilliant coach we have. So I watched my son and I filmed him for 17 years. And I never really back on the field. This is going to be a game, folks. I have a feeling this is going to be a game. Second down and 4. He's got a 2-back set. It looks like a run to me, and it is. Number 13, big, strong, number 13. We'll get a few, but will not move the chains. 3rd and 2. There's a flag. They are signaling possible false start. That was huge, folks. Made a 3rd and about a yard into 3rd and 6.5. Sorry, I slipped there. That is a touchdown, Geyer, but I will get it for you on the replay. Don't worry. Beautiful. He even stays in bounds. Look at that footwork. Woo! Fan was holding up a sign, throw us to the wolves and we will lead the pack, and so far they do. They are reviewing this play. I'm thinking it's probably reviewing if he was in bounds. I'm thinking he was. There may have been a minuscule step right there. I think that play is going to stand. Is going up from the Geyer sideline as the play is reviewed. I'm from Montana. This kind of blew my mind at first to see how they do high school football in Texas. Look at that. They got a review group, cameramen, officiators, and indeed the ruling will stand. But being that I am from Montana, there's some kind of cool things on my channel that some of you Texans really ought to check out. My #1 video across all genres is my Bigfoot documentary. I just wanted to know if it was real, living in an area where there's supposed sightings. So I did 3 years of intensive research, and that extra point is good. And made a very popular video on my channel called The Amazing Bigfoot The Incredible Bigfoot Documentary. We've got us a score of 17-8. We'll show you a few highlights here. Oh, that was the sweetest footwork I've seen in high school football. Jack Cedar is back. It looks like he may have it. He's not going down easy. They're out to the 44. Hi, Jack. Defenders and brought it out to the 44, Jack. Complete to number 8, Gunner. Not much on the run. Kevin on the run. He gets a couple. It's a great matchup we got here tonight with 2 championship teams. Dangerous tip up. Looks like it fell safely to the earth. And a big 3rd and 8. At the 42 of Geyer. He's back. He's looking. Up. Oh no, it's picked. Number 4 still on his feet. Stumbles up to the 34-yard line.
Brought down the play by number 19, Jack Cedar. 1st down, 10, right.
And Jack Cedar, the guy that did the run back, he's a defensive back. How about that? Pass intended for Michael Davis. Second and 10. A nice little dump off. That should be close to the sticks. Sanders, his favorite target. Got it that time. Looks like about a 226-2 receiver. And that'll move the sticks. We've got Dyer marching at about midfield. Billy Bowman moves the sticks. First and 10 at the 35. Beautiful tight spiral, connects. I'm sorry. And the extra point looks good. We've got us a 24-8 ball game. They are able to capitalize on that interception. Here's some highlights for you. That was an adept pick. That tight spiral was one of the prettiest passes I've seen in the playoffs. But we're going to see some pretty ones tomorrow night with Klubnik and Quinn. Two of the best going at it. Stay tuned for that game. Westlake versus Southlake Carroll. And he pops it up for a returnable kick. Brought up to the 31-yard line. When I was a football father watching my son Abe at Lake Travis, I had to pay for whole videos like this. So I'm doing you guys a nice service. Why don't you go ahead and subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. In a second. We've got us a 2nd and 2. Oh no! Oh, unfortunate tip for Cedar Park. Oh, he's tiptoeing down the sidelines. He eventually goes out.
The pass interception made by the Browns at the 19-yard line.
There's obviously. Oh, he can't quite make the tightrope. That's a talented squad at every position, it seems to me. Oh, look at that. That is finesse. Look at the finesse here. After a beautiful running dump, we have first and goal to goal.
The handoff goes to number 6, Anthony Hill Jr.
And that will be another touchdown. Raiders on the raid. Robinson in for the score.
And the extra point kick by Roper is good.
I'm really surprised by this 31-8 score. Cedar Park is a tough team, but they've had a couple of bad breaks in terms of interceptions. Here's a well-balanced, fine-tuned unit. Kind of sneaks under. Hill Jr., number 6. My bad earlier. High kick. You will take off with it. He's up to 30 yards.
Gunner Absent, number 13 on the return.
Oh! Receivers better.
Hernandez pass
stronger hand on that ball, but he's throwing them awful hard too. That's a nice completion. He's got space up to the 43. That'll move the chains up to the 42 or 3-yard line. He's back. Nice completion. 40.
Making up the yardage for the Cedar Park first down.
Cedar Park's been able to get down here several times, but cashing in, that's the question. Big 96 has created some havoc. Cuts it in there. This quarterback may not be the tallest kid in town, but he's got a rifle arm. Sometimes passes with such velocity that it does create some problems. I believe we had a ball exchange down on the 1.
A fumble on the play, and the ball is recovered by the Raiders. Falling on the loose football was number 4, Ty Marsh.
We do have a turnover. Ty Marsh, number 4, comes up with the ball. Jeez, that was pure defensive effort. Oh my gosh, that was something. I don't think I've seen a prettier strip, even in the NFL. That was textbook. And that'll bring up about a 3rd and 5. 5, there's not much time left. $1:40 left in the first half. Pushing up to near where the sticks are.
And picking up the yardage for the Raiders first down.
We've got thunder and lightning in that backfield. There's the thunder. Number 10 is the lightning. Reminds me of the Rose Bowl captain, Reggie Bush, and his big counterpart. And a good run, he's got space and slides down at the 30. That was one of the greatest Rose Bowls when the Longhorns under Vince Young duked it out with Reggie Bush. And, you know, people kind of forgot the name of the Thunder for USC because he reported to NFL training camp having gained about 30 pounds, and he never really did much in the NFL. Back, he's surveying. Another beautiful, perfect pass, but just off his fingertips. This guy throws about as tight of a spiral as Drew Brees. And a big 3rd and 6 with 5 seconds remaining. And they've got some. Where's the meat? There it is. Bet you'll see this quarterback at the next level. He's got an incredible tight spiral. And number 9.
And that is the end of our first play.
At the half, we've got a score of Denton-Ryan 31, Cedar Park 8. My take on this so far is that Cedar Park did not hit the brakes, but sometimes an amazing team such as Ryan can make it look like the other team's unlucky. But I would say, in my opinion, there was some unlucky breaks. I'd like to see that Cedar Park quarterback finesse those throws in a little bit more without quite such a rocket fire momentum on them. Yeah, Brett Favre was a star, but sometimes the finesse
Ladies and gentlemen,
is
we'd like to
also a
begin
key.
this evening's the celebrity
It's really not a bad seat in the house here in Dallas, and they even have some COVID partitions. Okay, this lady wanted to say hi to the fans. I'm a hard-working videographer, but I did have one fan during the season go buy me a pretzel. That was nice. But for those of you who can't buy me a pretzel, at least give me a subscribe and a share. Share this video with your friends. Rub it in if you want. Those Cedar Park Timberwolves made that great halftime adjustment like they did against Veterans Memorial. Feels like that quarterback listened to me somehow. That pass had a lot less on it, and it was far more catchable and less tippable. But this is a big stage to play on. Some of that velocity could just be stage jitters. First down, Cedar Park, looking good. Boy, considerably less velocity on those passes. Maybe the coach told him the same thing I did.
Number 19, Cedar.
Good receiver can catch a rocket, but most any receiver can catch a pass like that.
Number 96,
Hernandez pulled down by big 96. He's been quite a force in there today. I'm sure you'll see him on LSU or something. And a very important 3rd and 8. Uh-oh, he's got pressure. He evaded it. He's going backwards. Oh no! That's what it looks like. It could be a touchdown. But there is a flag on the play. Blindside block on Cedar Park. That is a touchdown. Sorry, Cedar Park fans. I know that's gotta hurt. And I hurt with you because I'm from Austin. No, I don't take sides in these games. I like to see a good game. So sometime it will appear that I am cheering for the underdog, whereas really I'm just a neutral videographer. Well, we'll see if they can pull something out of their hat, folks. They're 30 points down against a team that looks well-rounded in every department. And sometimes you got to discount your losses and throw it away. I think the most efficient high school quarterback that I've seen, especially in terms of not taking the loss, would have to be Charlie Brewer from Lake Travis. He was the quarterback on my son Abe Willow's team, and Charlie is now playing for Baylor. I believe he has, actually I think I heard that he went to Utah for an additional year. Something unusual. He finished his course at Baylor and went to Utah. Well, come on, Cedar Park, let's make this a ball game. That was a nice pass, but did it touch the earth? Incomplete. And a big 3rd and 10. Josh Lapel in punt formation. Billy Bowman Jr. is deep. Billy goes out at the 42. Well, we'll see if they can get a defensive stop and make it interesting here. Number 92, Hunter Hewlett on the stop. back. And it's caught. Nope.
Defending on the play was number 6, Michael Putney.
If it was that ever on the money, that was good defense, number 6. And a really big 3rd and 8 here. Perfectly hit crossing route. There is a flag. Offensive pass interference. Walks that ball back to the 29-yard line. Oh, this is number 13. He's got way too much space. Whoa! Another great run by Kamari Hicks. And now they bring in the shifty number 10. He's a joy to watch. I wouldn't send him right up the middle like that, but that's what they do. If he has a little space on a screen, or maybe even a sweep, boy, did he make the miss. Perfectly open. That'll be another touchdown. Number 11. Putting on quite an offensive display tonight. And that'll bring our score to 44-8. Well, we've got quite a matchup tomorrow evening with Westlake, ranked 1 in all of Texas, versus South Lake Carroll, ranked 3 in all of Texas. And they're at about number 14. And then we have a tremendously close matchup according to the rankings with number 7 Cedar Hill facing number 8 Katy in the 1 o'clock game tomorrow. So stay tuned to my channel, hit the subscribe button. All of you parents and fans should be really proud of your sons, and I'd recommend you just share this with your friend. Just hit share on under the YouTube video and select what media you'd like to share it on, whether it's Instagram or Facebook or what have you. And go ahead and share this amazing event in this amazing venue. They had the big 3rd and 5. Cedar Park needing a spark. And they've got it. Here's a running back that may not be considered their starter, but he looks like he has some wheels. He fires it, and he may have his man! Oh, talk about a spark. I realize I slipped a little bit. I'll get that for you on the replay. Off of the back heel, he launches a bomb right at Cedar. That was amazing. That quarterback does have a rifle for an arm. Pedaling back, looking to the side, got time. Whoa. 2nd goal. Oh, a perfect out. They've got a 15. If they can get a little mighty mo. Oh! And it's blocked. Correction, a 14-point on the board for Cedar Park to 45, Ryan. Cedar Park is still capable of some powerful move on offense. If they can get the momentum switch, boy, against the almost perfectly rounded team, I just don't know. A high kick, fumble, recovery. Some of these dynasties in the UIF have such depth at certain positions that their 2nd string guys that aren't even the starters are getting big-time D1 offers. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4 at the 24. Nice little pop to number 2. Billy Bowman Jr. is an interesting guy. Kind of a Wes Welker build. good hands, good punt return capability, and a nifty guy on a play like that. And a big third down. If they can get this stop, the momentum could switch. And they do. That'll bring up either a punt or a fake punt, and it is a real punt. And number 1, Sanders, the wide receiver. He's their punter, and a good one. Real good one, down to the 28-yard line. There's their punter, but there is a flag on the play.
There is no foul on the play.
Oh, I was kind of holding my breath. I want to see a game. Big number 96 pursuing. He would be my worst nightmare if I was a quarterback. And I was a quarterback in my younger days.
4th out of bounds.
He's got his man. He's breaking through with enough yards for that first down. Only a yard.
Number 3, the ball carrier.
Any good team at this level will have crisp, precise handoffs like that one was. I hate seeing wasted time on that exchange, which so often you do see among lesser teams. Cedar Park's on the march. He launches a bomb. Nope. Batted down, big 96. He's been wreaking havoc all day long. That Alexander is a force to be reckoned with. He'll be playing big time D1, I can guarantee that. But I wouldn't know where. Probably see him lining up in the professionals someday. Throws it away. Not a bad idea. Raiders take over on downs. Number 13. Thunder back on the field. He gets met with a wall of Timberwolves. I am an elk hunter from Montana. I got an elk this year. And we get a lot of wolf activity. I run a store, and a guy came in and had been chased for 3 hours by timber wolves. And in the chase, he dropped his gun, and they about got him. He was in a cold sweat when he told me the story. But so far, the timber wolves of Cedar Park need to show that pack formation. Quarterback's got one of the prettiest passes I've ever seen at this level.
The pass complete to number 1, Cedar. Picking up the yardage for the Ryan. First down.
And number 1, redeeming himself from that offensive pass interference. Notice the touch number 9 has on that ball. Perfect spiral. He can throw a deep ball, but it's not overly velocity, you know. And it's very catchable balls that this guy throws. Hicks carries it down to the 32. You got a back like this, you can almost just melt that clock down. We've got 1:41 remaining in the third quarter. Hicks doesn't quite move the sticks, but they'll try to pick it up here. We'll see if that Cedar Park defense can make a stand. Looks like a timeout. I like that call. Some of those guys looked winded.
Third down 2.
Kick 2. He will get the conversion. They bring in Anthony Jr. number 6, and he does convert. As we begin the fourth quarter of play, we've got a score of 14-45 with Ryan on top and with the ball. Down to the 6th. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And when I get the Cedar Hill Katy game loaded up, you'll be first to see it. Also, when I get the Westlake, South Lake Carroll, probably the two most potent passing attacks in the whole United States, going at it in the evening, you'll be first also to see that. That pass was complete, and evidently he got his feet down. That brings us to 52-14. That was number 1, Sanders, on that touchdown reception. Cedar Park will take over at the 25. Sorry if your announcer sounds a bit plugged up. They've got this Cedar fever going on in Austin. And they got a little Bear Alexander on the tackle again. Oh! But Timberwolf wisely covers it up.
Falling on the loose football.
That was a hard
hit. Was number 58, Luke Williams.
3rd and 15. This quarterback has a uncanny ability to throw it in off-balance situations and get it far down the field. Well, we'll see if the nifty Billy Bowman Jr. can get a return here. That was a good catch. He saved some yards. That guy's got some hands.
Ty Marsh, number 4, on the return.
Marsh, number 4. Good-handed guy. And we'll see if Hicks can move the sticks again.
Number 13.
He may not be the flashiest, speediest running back that I've seen, but if you need somebody to move the sticks, look to Hicks. And Hicks moves the sticks.
Once again,
Fox Southwest broadcasting nationwide, and James Willows broadcasting worldwide. About 15% of my subscribers are in the Philippines, many also in India and Africa. And I'm real thankful to all you good people here in Texas giving me that sub.
First down, goal to go.
Stiff arm could have been a little crisper. The guy used it as a handhold, the defender. They got Hicks in there to plunge it in, I'm thinking. Seems like the ball may have
Here
came
Hicks
up.
on the carry, a fumble on the play.
Fumble on the play, Appleton seems to recover. Precious seconds ticking off that clock. 6:40, 6:39, 6:38, 6:37. And that'll be a stop on 2nd down. I like what they're doing here. Dancing with the one that brung them. Giving it to Hicks. Sometimes I've seen teams that had running backs that are averaging 12 yards a carry. When they get in the red zone, they get all tricky and don't get the touchdown. I'm thinking, go figure. Not these guys. They're dancing with the one that brung them, and he's bringing them. This is the championship of each division. Hicks on the touchdown. The name came to me, folks. It was Lindale White, who was Thunder, and Reggie Bush, who was Lightning. And this team has a similarly proportioned duo with number 10 and number 13. You remember that Rose Bowl, anybody? With Vince Young, with the horns, going up against Thunder and Lightning? That was some game. Well, who do you think's going to win the Super Bowl, folks? I love my Saints, but Cleveland, with the guy my son Abe played together with, Baker Mayfield, is looking really strong, and I think they might give Kansas City a run for their money this Sunday. Chubb is moving the sticks almost as well as Hicks. Now, if those Dallas Cowboys would pick up my son Abe, who has the best hands, who is not in the NFL, they could get a lot of short first downs and be a contender. Interesting game coming up this Sunday. Do you think the Saints can beat Tom Brady 3 times in a row? I think they can. But Brady's a different type of animal in the playoffs. 4th down, punting formation, and it will be a punt. And a good one. Good bounce. Number 2 takes it back there at the 33. He's being a little joystick, but that's not going to avail. Nobody expected this, folks. I think the earlier game was earlier partly because people did expect somewhat of a lopsided game. Number 24 in the ball carrier. Well, do we got any fishermen in my audience here? I do a lot of fishing on some of my videos. There's one very unique one that gives the 100% appearance of me walking on water. And there's another one where I don't walk on water, but I do forge my way through a raging river that's up to my head. Well, is it time to just give it to Hicks and have it move the sticks? That was the 4th running back that I've seen, and they bring in the 3rd string running back to convert on the touchdown. I don't know how many running backs this team has up their sleeve, but I think it's probably one of the most running back rich teams I've ever seen.
Number 82 in punctuation. Return.
One can feel the volcano of celebration getting ready to erupt. 36 seconds. State champions, season of 2020, 2021. Good job, Cedar Park. You made us proud in Austin. Congratulations in making it to the state final.
Strong safety. Look for number 2 tomorrow at 3 p.m. You're going to see him. He's going to show up.
And what's his name again?
KJ. He's going to be for Cedar Hill High School, number 2.
And does he have some offers on the table?
Oh, yeah, he do have some offers, but I ain't going to let him out too early because I'll let him tell you about it when he look up the video.
Okay.